Good afternoon, and Nate here. And I just want to take a few minutes and share an amazing product with you that we are bringing to the U.S. market. Now, NZ+DeerPlacenta is a very powerful product that was introduced to me a few years back. With this, it's made in New Zealand at the New Zealand Health Manufacturing Laboratories. And they are GMP certified, allow food certified, and registered with the FDA. And this laboratory utilizes the latest technology to manufacture its supplements. Now, with that said, before I get into this, I just want to share with you, our product is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any medical condition. It is only intended to assist the body with the most needed nutrients for optimal health. Now, real quick, all of us have somebody that we know, either a loved one or family member, a friend that has been hit with one of these diseases: heart disease, cancer, chronic lung disease, stroke, Alzheimer's, diabetes, chronic kidney disease. The list could go on. And we know that it affects their everyday life. It affects the people that are around them. And chronic illnesses with people that are 65 and older sometimes have 2 and possibly even 3 of these diseases. Also, along with this, we're also faced with the aging process. As we get older, we lose hair, our skin wrinkles, we get arthritis, different things. You know that you don't heal as fast, you lose vitality, you lose energy, things of that nature. Life must go on. And with that said, what if we could simply reverse time? Now, what do I mean by that? What if we could reverse time in a way that you could actually look and feel younger? Well, now that's better, easier said than done. But what I want to do is share with you a product that can bring back vitality. It can do things for us. And that's why I would like to introduce you to an answer, a possibility, okay? And this is through stem cells. I'm sure all of us have heard of stem cells at one point or another. Now, what is a stem cell? A stem cell is simply a cell that has the ability to either divide or differentiate into other types of cells. It can either replicate itself or it can become a different type of cell. And this is very amazing. Now, why do I bring up stem cells? Well, let's look at this a little bit more in detail. But a stem cell can differentiate into another type of cell and become a neuron, which could help with promoting brain health. It can become an enterocyte, help with intestinal health. It can become a cardiac cell, help with the heart health, even an osteocyte, and help with bone health, and so on and so forth. The list goes on. Now, why are stem cells so important? Well, over time, you can see as we're younger, based on this chart, our body produces the most amount of stem cells that we'll ever see produced from our body. And then as we age, it quickly declines, okay? Our body's ability to reproduce cells to, replenish the cells that become damaged and die around our organs, around different parts of our body, okay? So with this process, I want to just kind of share with you what we're learning with regenerative cellular therapy, or AKA stem cell therapy, but they're starting to use it in repairing brain damage. They're studying it with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, reversing blindness and eye problems. You also see it being tested a lot in laboratories and in clinical trials in reversing the aging process, helping prevent heart disease, repairing heart attack damage, helping with people that have osteoporosis or even rheumatoid arthritis. It's a great pain reliever, people that have been using this at this point. It's used in spinal cord injuries. It assists with different types of cancer, helps us heal wounds faster, muscular dystrophy, and we even see it being utilized with diabetes and many others, okay? So what is going on with the market right now? Well, in 2016, you can see that about $130 million was used in research and clinical use. and it's only going to expand based on expectations, okay, over the next 20 to 30 years. So you can see where the market's going. Now let's talk real quick about some of the traditional methods that you might find out there currently with regards to different types of regenerative cellular therapy or stem cells. Well, there's the traditional methods. One there in the first one on the left, you see the guy getting an injection underneath the kneecap. Ouch. Well, probably because he either had a knee injury or he has some type of arthritis and he's getting stem cell injection. Very costly. Okay. And in the middle, you see the lady getting a stem cell shot underneath the skin, probably in a skincare situation. They use it in skincare. And obviously on the far right there, you see surgery. Okay. There's a bone marrow transplant going on. These are in cancer research. Now, these are all different types of stem cell therapy that you'll run out to, and there's many more. But what's the picture here? It's costly and it's painful. Now, if I was to choose, I wouldn't want this method. No way. But what if there was an easier way? And there is, through oral soft gel capsules. Now, NZ+DeerPlacenta is a holistic dietary supplement that provides this possibility. You might ask me, what's the process? How do we know that it works? Well, let me just share with you a couple of things. Now, what we do with NZ+DeerPlacenta is we harvest fresh stem cells from a deer's placenta once it has a fawn, okay? And it goes through this natural fresh placenta process, sustainably sourced and collected from a special breed of deer living in pristine grasslands of New Zealand and Australia, okay? And then once we extract them, then we put them through a freeze-dried technology. This is one of the technologies of the three that we use. And the fresh placenta is extracted and preserved with freeze-drying technology under controlled conditions. Live cells can be preserved and remain bioactive for up to 3 to 4 years. Each capsule is then concentrated into certain extraction ratios. The second thing we do is we use a nitrogen-filled technology. We inject nitrogen into the capsule to keep the, or to prevent oxidation and denaturization of the bioactive material and all the other ingredients that we use. So it doesn't get destroyed by oxygen, no oxidation out there. And then the third type of technology that we're using here is an enteric coating technology. So many supplements, once you take them, they go down into your stomach and immediately your acid in your stomach destroys them. So you only get about 30 or 40% of the nutrients actually into your small intestines and absorbed into the body. Well, with this, we use enteric coating technology, and it'll go into your stomach and into your lower intestine before it dissolves. And then you get about 80 to 85% of the nutrients that it produces, and your body really begins to heal itself. Okay, so let me just go through this quickly. Why deer placenta? All right, well, it's biocompatible with humans and contains no antigens. The human body accepts bioactive deer placenta without rejecting it and without allergenic reactions. The deer is considered to be divine in traditional Asian herbal and medicinal practices. The deer placenta we use is specifically raised and harvested in the New Zealand and Australia areas without, we don't even harm the deer, okay? So basically the fawn is, the doe gives birth to the fawn, and the placenta drops and we grab it right then, okay? So the doe and the fawn are perfectly in good health. And with that said, that's why we use deer placenta. Now, what we've also done is we've also added 11 more power ingredients to give you the best formulation possible that you can find out there. You have the deer placenta. We added lycopene oil, squalene, dendrobium, aloe vera, evening primrose oil, avocado oil, grapeseed extract, marine collagen, zinc, borage oil, and fucoidan. Now, I'd like to sit here and tell you all about these different things, but you know, what I did with this slide here is I went ahead and shared with you those different things, those different ingredients, those power ingredients, and you can read about them on this slide. So one, you can either pause right now and go ahead and read about each one of these and see why we use them and how powerful they are. Or two, you can wait till you get to the end, rewind, and come back to this page. Totally up to you. All right, but here they are, and they're great stuff. Now, I just want to kind of wrap up. Remember these chronic illnesses that we talked about in the beginning. What if you could take a supplement that has a holistic effect for your body, and you were able to put thousands and thousands of cells, bioactive cells, into your body, and they attach themselves and begin the repair process, the renewal process, or the regeneration process of different organs in your body, and you were able to get the vitality back? What if it helped you from getting a couple of these chronic illnesses as you get older? Well, with NZ+DeerPlacenta, the possibility exists, okay? And that's why I wanted to kind of come back and remind you of some of the different types of therapies that you see this being utilized in. We see it in working on repairing the brain damage, the aging process, repairing heart damage, even heart disease prevention, even with diabetes and spinal cord injuries. People are using it with rheumatoid arthritis, and it even helps people heal wounds faster, muscular dystrophy, all of these wonderful things that you can see through regenerative cellular therapy. Instead of getting a needle, instead of going through surgery, well, we have an oral supplement process that you could do this through. And that's why I love this. Now, I just wanted to share this with you real quick. And I really want you to go to our website at http://NZ+DeerPlacenta.com. You can look at our Facebook page at facebook.com NZ+DeerPlacenta, or NZ+DeerPlacenta, or you can find us on Twitter or even Instagram. But I want you to check us out, and I want you to get back to me if you find this intriguing. Now, a couple of things. We're looking for people who want to help us market this, and we're also looking for people who want to use the product. So feel free to call me at 619-600-9624, or you can email me at NZ+DeerPlacenta@gmail.com. All of these different ways to get a hold of me, because I want you to be able to take advantage of this great NZ+DeerPlacenta dietary supplement. All right, this is Nate. I hope you had a great experience with this presentation, and I hope to hear from you soon.